Second and 3, 6 minutes to go. Burrow takes the snap, throwing deep downfield. Hey, it's incomplete, looking for T. Broken up by D'Angelo Ross. The Browns, without their star corner Denzel, who's a Pro Bowler this year. They were without Tyson on the other side for a while, their other starting corner. I believe Denzel's out for the game. And Ross makes a great play, preventing a deep ball to get from Burrow to T. It's 3rd down and 3. At the 49 of Cleveland, as the Browns lead the Bengals 17-12. Here in the second Battle of Ohio. Burrow takes the snap. Dump off. 1st down, Sample.
And it's a 1st down, or at least close to it for Sample.
Tackled by Ronnie and Alex Wright.
And he is getting rid of this football fast.
Look at Myles Garrett. He lines up as a linebacker. Beats P. Ryan. P. Ryan couldn't even touch him in tag right there. We talked about how he needs some.
Myles Garrett nearly got to Joe Burrow.
Picked up so easily. He just lined up.
But Burrow's been throwing the ball really quick, so it's making it impossible for Myles Garrett to get there.
Shield, 6'4", 275 pounds.
1st and 10 now at the 45. Burrow's got P. Ryan to his right. Burrow. Here comes Myles Garrett. He got him! He got him! The new single-season sack record. Myles Garrett brings down Joe Burrow.
Passing Michael Strahan and T.J. Watt on the all-time list.
And the Browns fans in this building giving him the dog chance. Myles Garrett finally breaks the record.
And Myles Garrett's the best defensive player in football. He separated himself this year.
Sack number 23.
The entire crowd is on their feet because you know how hard of a feat that is. And he breaks a record that's been standing for 20-plus years.
Amazing. And just see the reaction from his teammates as well.
2nd and 16, now it's Cincinnati's 49. Burrow, deep drop, dump off to Chase. He's going to be wrapped up by Rayshawn and Jerome. It'll be 3rd down. And the Myles Garrett family hugging, high-fiving. They are so happy. Let's take a look again. Garrett gets right around Orlando. Burrow just goes down because he knows he's in trouble. And Myles wraps him up for number 23.
Joe Burrow can't do anything about that one.
And he's so thankful about it.
This year. He had to earn that record.
Now Myles is back on the field, working on Orlando again, the left tackle. Snap, Burrow rolling to his right, running away from Myles. Now running back. Here comes Myles Garrett again. Doesn't get him. Burrow's going to run, throws as he's hit. And it's incomplete, looking for Jamar. Nails Harden in the head. Grant Delpit got Burrow just after he threw it. It'll be 4th and 15. The Bengals will punt.
Just amazing. He was on such a rapid pace. There's some people that thought he could have eclipsed this 5 weeks ago. And how about that? There's so much emotion even from Jim Schwartz and the rest of the coaching staff.
4th down and 15 now. The whole coaching staff giving their applause to Myles Garrett. The now record holder in the single season for the most sacks in a season. Number 23 for Myles Garrett. The Browns get a stop on the Bengals. And the defensive player of the year, most likely for this year, gives the Browns a chance to win it. We'll be right back from Cincinnati.
CBS is sponsored
Welcome back to Cincinnati. Browns with the ball. They lead 17-12 in the second Battle of Ohio. First since week 1, all the way back in September.
It's big time.
Back here in Cincinnati, where the Browns have a 5-point lead, and Myles Garrett has the sack record.
There's Myles Garrett, all smiles on the bench.
And if you don't think this is
and his teammates are carrying him on the sideline. He's raising his fist. Everyone
It's a team record as
is
well.
loving it.
They play so well alongside him. And
What
they
a
make
job
him
by
so
this
severe with
defense
that.
this year. Even though they're 4-12, the Browns have had a great defense. And this is the signature moment in their season. Shedeur handoff to Dylan Sampson. He'll get 4. Where
Back one more time to look at
it'll be
this
second down and
the route that
6.
he takes to get to the backfield.
Around the edge, he dips the shoulder as you're taught. And we asked him the art of pass rushing. What's the one thing you would teach about? He said, get off.
Yep.
Watch the ball, have a great start. It looked like he won off the get off there. And look how much it means. A weight lifted off his shoulders. He's a football historian. He knows that his name will be etched above the rest. And he wants to be known as the greatest to do it when his career is done.
He wants to wear that jacket at some point.
Second and 7. Shedeur takes the handoff. He's going to throw. There's pressure up the middle. He gets out of a sack at first, but now he is eventually brought down. Demetrius Knight brings him down to clean him up.
Demetrius Knight is able to wrap him up. 5th sack of the day.
The first one there was
Let's
Slayton.
check in with Amanda. She's over on the Browns sideline. What's it like over there, Amanda?
I am. The only way I can describe this sideline right now is jubilant. As you guys said, these players love
Timeout
Myles
Bengals
Garrett
with
so
3
much.
minutes to
Shedeur
go.
Sanders told us this morning he is Cleveland. He is the heartbeat of this team. And David Njoku not only came over and put a fake crown on his head, but then started a Myles Garrett chant with Bengals and Browns fans. Everybody was getting involved. Just a really cool celebratory moment down here.
Yeah, and again, we're locked in a 5-point game.
But Shedeur Sanders looking at a 3rd and 14 here.
3rd down and 14 after the sack.
Joe Burrow with 3 minutes and 2 timeouts.
Yeah, because if you get a stop here, you're going to get decent field position if you're the Bengals.
So Shedeur might have to push this ball downfield.
From the 5.
He has to push the ball downfield and try to pick this up.
Shedeur alone in the backfield. He's standing in the end zone. Bengals showing pressure.
The backfield is in motion.
They some back out. Shedeur has to roll to his right. He's going to pick up and run. Shedeur gets around a tackler. Still up, trying to be carried across the line to gain. Leviston gets him 1 yard short.
Down, so the Browns will have to punt. Was anybody open on that play?
Looked
And
like
Zach
everything
Taylor
was covered
Burns'
up,
second
but I do
timeout.
like that Shedeur Sanders stayed in bounds. By him staying in bounds there, it makes the Bengals use one of their timeouts. Now with one timeout,
DJ
and Joe Burrow, that
Leviston
shouldn't be the biggest issue. But smart by Shedeur not throwing the ball away. At
tried
least make the
with
Bengals
all
use
his
that
might
timeout.
to
Yeah,
push
so
Shedeur
Kevin Stefanski just yelled punt,
as far as he
punt, because
could.
the offense did stay on the
They
field.
end
but
up
that would
just being a
A
yard
little too
short.
aggressive.
Too
I like that.
aggressive.
Yeah, on your own 18-yard line, that might be a little too aggressive, even in Madden.
Yeah.
So it's 4th and 1.
Williams back deep to receive for the Bengals.
2:50 to
Joe
go.
Burrow will have plenty of time. And
Corey
one timeout.
Bojorquez will punt.
Down by 5, trying to close out the year with a victory. Bojorquez, we mentioned, is the busiest punter in the National Football League. But he's busy today. This will be his 5th punt.
Bojorquez gets the punt off.
Williams is
And it'll be returned at the 36 by Williams. And he's tackled immediately at the 39.
Joe Burrow down by 5.
2:41 to go. Bengals down by 5. They have a timeout plus the 2-minute warning.
Myles Garrett, the all-time leader.
Browns lead by 5. Myles Garrett has the record. Could he get a few more to clinch a 5th Browns win in 2025?
Wendy's has new.
Stay tuned for the NFL Today update delivered by Little
Welcome
Caesars.
back
Time
to
permitting.
Cincinnati.
JV guys will have the latest NFL
5-point game.
sports
Bengals with the
breakdown.
ball.
The playoff
2:41 to go.
games that are already being
From the
affected.
39.
Here, the Bengals down by 5.
Burrow
Timeout left.
looking to throw. 4-man rush. It's a dump off. That's Drew Sample again. And he will be brought down at the
It's up to the
46.
47-yard line. Diabate was the first one there.
It'll be a 6
Here we go.
or
The
8-yard
record's out
gain,
the
2nd
way.
and 2.
We got some meaningful football left for
Yep.
these two. You got Joe Burrow in a 2-minute situation.
Now Burrow with
the
P. Ryan
2-minute
to his
warning
left.
coming up.
And don't forget
Burrow
McPherson's missed 2
looking,
extra
throwing
points.
quick.
This
It
one
is caught. No, dropped.
can't hang on.
T. Higgins almost had it,
Broke it up
but he dropped
by
it.
Ross. This is a Browns second.
Ross
down. It's
again
without
breaks it
James
up,
in the war.
and it's 3rd and 2.
And he's had to fill in. And look at this. We talk about T. Higgins in his hands. When he tries to bring it in back to his body, That's a DB's opportunity to punch it out. That's Ross's second big PBU against T. Higgins today.
All right, so now 3rd down and 2.
Tried to bring it back, and Ross was able to punch it away.
To Chase Brown or something in that area.
3rd down and 2, 2:13 to go.
Top of the screen there, one-on-one. He's always a guy I like to give the ball to, but this is obviously 4-down territory for the Bengals.
And it's actually P. Ryan who's in the backfield.
Burrow, 4-man rush, looking, firing. It is caught. 1st down, Jamar in the Browns territory, down to the 42. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning.
We still got a game that's hanging in the balance.
The Bengals starting to drive. A touchdown gets them the lead. We'll be right back.
Can't take it anymore. NFL on CBS is sponsored by
Back to Cincinnati.
Fresh. Healthy food fresh from the fridge.
2 minutes to go.
Uber Eats. When football makes you hungry, order Uber Eats.
Coming up next on CBS, you can count on the NFL playoff picture coming into focus. The Broncos look to wrap up the number 1 seed in the AFC with a win over the Chargers. The Eagles try to cement their NFC postseason seeding. And the Bills play their final regular season game in Highmark
From
Stadium.
the 42, Burrow with P-Ryan.
Here, it's the Bengals down by 5, moving the ball with 2 minutes to play.
Burrow, 4-man rush, looking, trying to get a screen off, and the Browns are all over it, incomplete.
But also Mason Graham. Here is the AFC playoff picture. And again, Denver, they've already clinched the division. New England's clinched the division. Jacksonville's clinched a playoff berth, but still things hanging in the balance. One of the more pressing things is Baltimore and Pittsburgh later on tonight.
Winning their end, that's a beautiful dynamic. And I'll tell you what, you know I'm a former Patriot, but this year it is wide open. It is wide open of a playoffs we've ever had. It is going to be so interesting to see how this all seeds up and how it goes next week.
2nd down and 10.
Also taken a 1-point lead over the Texans.
Burrow,
was up big in
looking, throwing, it is caught! T just by the sideline. He's in bounds. 1st down, Bengals.
We mentioned the problems of being NFL corners. You can have a PBU, but then you got to go guard T. Higgins again. Right now, it's just another play. Ross does everything he can here. T. Higgins just too big, too strong, and great ball placement beats great coverage every time.
Now the Bengals are at Cleveland's 25.
1:52 to play. Clock is stopped.
With the one time out in their pocket, plenty of time here for Joe Burrow and this Bengals offense.
Burrow looking, pressure picked up, throw over the middle, it's caught. Jamar inside the 10 to the 5, and he's down at the 5. 1st and goal, Bengals, just like that.
What a relationship between those two. One knows where the other is at all times.
We asked Joe, when it's man-to-man across the board, who do you decide to throw to? T or Jamar? And he
The
says,
Browns will use their first timeout.
I know Jamar Chase runs across the field really well. Look at him break inside on Ross, and he catches in traffic, and then he becomes a running back. Look at him lower his shoulder there. And we had some teammates, I wouldn't be surprised if he was pushing to the end zone. But he is great inside the numbers. T's great outside the numbers.
Stay tuned for the NFL Today update delivered by Little Caesars. Time permitting, JB and the guys will have the latest NFL scores and highlights. And speaking of time, the Browns just called a timeout because they understand if the Bengals score a touchdown, they need time on their side.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Bengals ran the ball one time to use up some clock here, not score too quickly, or see if they make Cleveland burn another one of their timeouts. Interesting on both sides.
1st and goal at the 4.
Back into the game in
Jamar
the for the Bengals.
Chase Brown to his right.
2 yards on the
Jamar,
ground.
it's Burrow. Throwing for the end zone. It is caught! That's Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. They have the lead with 1:29 to go.
The Browns defense is not built to play with the backup corners in all game. The Bengals wide receiver, Joe Burrow, have been here too many times. You get the one-on-one matchups, Jamar Chase, and he just breaks it outside.
Jamar working on Webb, gets right around him, going to the outside. Burrow throws to him.
This is what he does. This is why this guy has records along with Randy Moss. Joe Burrow to Jamar Chase has been good. So long, they've been doing it since the LSU days.
Yeah, that's 3 touchdown passes for Joe Burrow. They are reviewing it to make sure there's also an injured
now
player
Webb is down in the end
field.
zone.
It's Sam Webb.
man who was guarding Jamar is Sam Webb.
And by the way, it's the 48th touchdown from Burrow to Jamar Chase. It's the most of any duo in the National Football League since 2021.
Sam Webb is up and walking off with the accompaniment of Myles Garrett, Ronnie, and the Browns
that means they're going to
training staff.
ISO you up one-on-one, and that's what the Bengals do with their receivers. They're just better on that drive.
All right, so we talked about this.
So the Bengals are going to go for 2
points.
to try and make it
go
a 3-point game.
Make it a 3-point game.
And they would do this regardless if the kicker was kicking it or not. They got to get these 2 points back. And here it is.
So Burrow now has P-Rhyme to his right in the backfield.
How many safeties are deep? If it's 2 safeties deep, maybe something in the middle of the field. If it's 1 safety deep.
Now Drew Sample goes in motion. He'll reset.
They do have one-on-one matchups on the outside.
Burrow, 4-man rush. Looking for the end zone. It's broken up by Grant Delpit looking for Mike Gesicki.
It was Gesicki who was the target. And it's
what a play by Grant Delpit. And this game will stay 18-17 Bengals.
That means 2 safeties deep. Come down the middle of the field there to Gesicki. Delpit with a beautiful job of getting the PBU there and giving Shador and the Browns a chance with 2 timeouts.
So the minute 29, the Bengals lead is only up to 1 after that great play by Grant Delpit.
In the season opener.
Most consecutive games got back-to-back wins. The Titans with 57, the Giants 37, and the Browns 34. And that streak is active.
For Shador Sanders here to end his rookie season, right?
Yep.
And we talk about what it's like to be an NFL quarter. What about an NFL quarterback? 22 years
Evan
old.
McPherson will kick it.
Rodgers 1 week down the stretch. Oh, the next week get a 4th quarter battle against Joe Burrow. Life in the big leagues. Shador has belief in himself. And it's a great opportunity to showcase, to show what he can do to manufacture.
Evans' kick is away. It'll be returned at the 1 by Sanders. Sanders to the 25, and he's hit to the 29.
And here comes Shador Sanders.
And that's where Shador and the Browns will start.
2 timeouts.
He's played well in the second half. He's going to have to get to the other maybe 35-yard line for field goal range.
So the distance to the field goal
everything's open.
line, or the field goal range, is the Cincinnati 40. That's 31 yards away from Andre Schmidt's field goal range. Shador's got Sampson to his right. They'll move Bond in motion. 1st and 10. Shador, 4-man rush. Pocket collapsing throw is through the legs of Sampson, incomplete.
It was Sampson, incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
Sometimes when you check it down, though, for Shador, in this situation, you'd rather have an incomplete pass than him catching that for a 1-yard gain. You know you have all 4 downs now to pick up 1st downs. So it's not the worst play to kind of go at his feet on that one.
Yeah, because then the clock stays at 1:19.
And you're able to save your timeout.
2nd and 10. Judy in motion. Shador. Stepping up. He sacked! Cam Sample brings him down for a 1-yard loss. It's 3rd and 11.
That could be the 6th sack of the day.
I definitely would expect to use a timeout here.
Browns are not going to use one of their 2 timeouts. There's under a minute to play. It's 3rd and 10.
Here, you don't want to put yourself in a 4th and long.
Shador, 4-man rush, pressure up the edge. He throws. It is caught for a 1st down, and he gets out of bounds. Isaiah Bond comes through.
The rookie-to-rookie connection there, Isaiah
49
Bond.
seconds to
First
go.
in the game, but remember, Shador Sanders played better on the tempo. Maybe
Pressure
that's why
from
they
Myles
used a timeout.
Murphy off the edge.
The delivery there, one of the best balls of
Shador
the day by
steps
Shador.
up and gets
Now they're
a
operating
throw
with
to
both
Isaiah
timeouts.
Bond off.
Need
20
another
yards
30
away
here to get in field goal range.
from field goal range. From the 42, Shador alone in the backfield. Snap. Shador. He's got time. Throws over the middle, and it's at the feet of Tillman. Incomplete. Geno Stone and Barrett on the coverage.
Intended for Tillman.
It looks like the Bengals have not brought any pressure on this drive. They're just rushing 4 rushers, dropping in zone coverages. So that means that the offensive line got to be able to block 4, and Shador's got to stay patient and deliver accurate passes down the field. He has plenty of time here to pick up what's needed.
He just went over and said something to Judy. Judy will be at the top of your screen.
2nd and 10.
3.
45 seconds left.
That's
Shador.
Judy's side expects him down the middle of the field.
It's going to be a dump off to Sampson down the sideline. He gets as much yards as he can. He'll be near midfield. And they'll mark him at the 49 of the Cincinnati Bengals. It's 3rd down and short with 39 seconds left. Make that 3rd and 1.
Right, it's a 3rd and 1 here, but you have 2 downs to pick it up.
2 timeouts, 9 yards away from field goal range, but 1 yard away
how much time you actually do have as
from
an offense if you use it the right way.
Schmidt in warm-ups.
1 yard away from the first down marker.
56-yarders, missed one of them. You see the target line. It's not exact, but that's
3rd and 1.
anticipating.
Now you have the one-on-one matchups. You want to
Shador.
go to up top.
4-man rush. He's got time. Throws over the middle. It's bobbled and caught by Jerry Judy inside the 40. Dax Hill on the coverage. Nearly got a PBU. And now he's slow to get up.
The Bengals have sat in 2 high zone.
So this is going to be the final timeout for the Bengals.
They went one-on-one, and they found their former Pro Bowler, Jerry Judy. They haven't been on the same page all year. But when they needed
Jerry Judy got a step on Dax Hill.
Away from the DB
Caught it
coverage.
initially, bobbled it, and then caught it again.
But he ends up catching in the end. Look at the anticipation by Shador. That's great execution. And they're right on the brink.
What a catch by Jerry Judy.
Yeah, I know Browns fans who were watching, when they saw the bobble, they're like, oh no, here we go again. Because he has dropped 10 passes this year, which is tied for the most in the NFL. But now they've at least given Schmidt an opportunity. You see Shador has the headset on, talking to Tommy Reese, who is up in the box, the offensive coordinator. There's Reese. He's got the little scruff, black hat, second one in.
Don't get it wrong, though, Tom. I would still, as a Browns fan, feel comfortable with another 5 or 10 more yards.
Absolutely.
You still got to keep pushing. You still got to
So
stay
31
aggressive.
seconds
Obviously,
left.
you got to take care of the ball here.
Still 2 timeouts for the Browns.
The run game, the pass game is all available because the
Gonna try and get a few more yards to make it a more comfortable game-winning field goal for Andre Schmidt.
You can't take a sack. You can't knock yourself out of field goal range, though. That's one thing Shador has to do. Throw it away.
I should say game-winning field goal try. Sampson to Shador's right. First down and 10. Shador. Handoff. Sampson spins through defenders. Nearly got stuffed. Instead, he'll get up to the 36. And Kevin Stefanski calls his second timeout of the half.
So do they trust the ball in Shador's hands here to throw it one more time? Or do you run the ball, let it drain out, call the timeout, and try to kick the walk-off? I know for sure Al Golden is going to bring some pressure.
Bonus coverage coming up after this. Jacksonville has won, so they've won the AFC South, but Houston has a 2-point lead over Indianapolis. There's still plenty of time left in that game. There's Schmidt.
It's 2nd down and 8. Andre Schmidt warming up on the sideline.
Physically and mentally.
You got to anticipate a lot of pressure at the line of scrimmage, and check out the Bengals right now. Everybody's there. This blitz is coming.
2nd and 8.
Shador knows that. He has one-on-one matchups all over the field.
Shador's going to throw. He's going deep. Downfield! Bond nearly had a touchdown, incomplete.
Step or two.
3rd down 8.
Couldn't reel it in. It was Davis in on the coverage.
This is fun, isn't it? Shador understands the pressure's coming.
Bond. Oh, just a little outside.
Has a chance.
And Isaiah Bond would have been in for a touchdown.
The Bengals bring it again. Make Shador have to pass it here. They don't want him to run the ball.
It'll be 3rd down.
Now it's 3rd down and 8.
1 timeout left.
Gotta be a run here, I think. Sampson to Shador's left now. Shador, handoff. Dylan Sampson up the middle. He'll get a A good gain. And it'll be down to the 31. It's 4th down. And Kevin Stefanski will bring the clock down
3 or 4.
to 3 seconds. And Andre Szymt
Fired up. He is. He wanted to win
will
this.
have a chance to win this game.
Defense fought today. Shador
Kevin
played great down the
Stefanski
stretch.
loved that drive from his offense. There's uncertainty around his future, but he could help his case with this win if Andre Szymt can make this field goal.
With a 49-yard field goal.
From the left hash, a 49-yard field goal for the win by Andre Szymt.
Is the holder.
Snap, hold, kick is good! He put it through! Andre Szymt wins it for the Browns on the day Myles Garrett gets the sack record. There's a flag, but it's going to be leverage.
We will see.
It was Myles Murphy.
Myles Murphy's going to be called for leverage. The Browns are going to win this game.
You can hop. You can't leverage. You can't push off on anybody.
That looks like it's going to do it. Kevin Stefanski and the Cleveland Browns. There is no foul on the play.
No foul. Browns win. They're 5-12. The Bengals fall to 6-11. Andre Szymt with the game-winning field goal. Myles Garrett, the new sack king. What a day for the Browns. Ooh, Myles Murphy nearly won it for the Bengals.
By an inch. Myles Garrett
Woo.
has his day. Shador Sanders.
Thank y'all for watching. See y'all later. RB out. Peace. Man, Myles Murphy was so close to being
Athletics is such
the
a
bigger story. The bigger story of a person, a defender on an Ohio team in the AFC North named Myles, because he nearly got the game-winning block. So close.
And Myles Garrett has a little bit more
Browns 20,
celebrating.
Bengals
Kevin
18.
Stefanski, who's been under fire, obviously, for the